The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guest do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the network.
Alam mo ba, may sasabihin ako sa'yo, ng buhay mo'y isang aklat. Isang aklat na para sa lahat. Kaya halika na, ibahagi sa lahat. Kaya kung gusto mong matuto, tumutok ka lang sa programang ito. Sa library, halina't makibahagi sa mga aral ng buhay. Makisaya, makialam sa ikakabuti ng bayan at magdulot ng inspirasyon at kalakasan. Halika na, sumama ka, mangarap at matuto ng sama-sama. Huwag mabalisa kung may problema. Andyan ang Diyos na iyong makakasama. Kaya kung gusto mong matuto, tumutok ka lang sa programang ito. Sa library, halina't makibahagi sa mga aral ng buhay. Makisaya, makialam sa ikakabuti ng bayan at magdulot ng inspirasyon at kalakasan. Magtiwala ka lang sa may kapal, lahat ng yan makakamtan. Sa library, halina't makibahagi sa mga aral ng buhay. Makisaya, makialam sa ikakabuti ng bayan at magdulot ng inspirasyon at kalakasan. Library, hatid sa'yo'y mga aral sa ikakaunlad ng buhay. Kaya halika na, sumama ka, at huwag nang magpatumpik-tumpik pa. Kaya halika na, sumama ka, samahan si Dr. Esmenia.
An inspiring and empowering Sunday morning to all our TLC viewers all over the country and all over the world. Welcome back to Talk Life channel at Life Library with yours truly, Dr. Esmenia Celeste, to give you dose of wisdom for the body, for the soul, and for the human mind, to keep us strong in faith, in hope, and in love.
Life is a battlefield. To win, let's armor ourselves with doses of wisdom to keep us strong in faith. Let's continue to grow, to inspire, and to empower one another. Come, join us. Think, learn, connect. Here at TLC.
Hello everyone. Yes, once again, welcome to Talk Life channel, Life Library. Of course, ito po ang channel ng atin pong pinakamamahal na si Dr. Esmenia Celeste. I feel honored and privileged today because I was given this chance to be a guest host for today. At ngayon po ay medyo nininervyos po ako na makaharap kayo ngayon. However, I want this moment to be more engaging because yun ang gusto po ni Ma'am Esme or ni Dr. Esmenia. Of course, before we start, I would like to, of course, regard the presence of our Dr. Esmenia na ngayon ay walang boses. Kaya naman po tayo ay nabigyan ng pagkakataon na mag-host sa kanya pong channel, ang Life Library. Palakpakan naman po natin si Dr. Esme. Ayan. Good afternoon, Ma'am Esme. And of course, I would like to, before we start, please allow me to, of course, give a shout out to some of these people who are watching live right now. We have Bro Ryan A. America. And magandang hapon din po sa inyo. Hello. And of course, we have our master teacher from the school where I am teaching, Ilog Malino Elementary School. Hello, Ma'am Evelyn Balisa-Lisa. And of course, our TLC Tech. Hello, Ma'am Angel from Davao. See how magnificent life is giving us right now. Kahit napakalayo mo po ay nabibigyan pa rin tayo ng pagkakataong mag-connect together and work together and call up together to make this live channel of Ma'am Esme, of course, lively and engaging. At continue lang po tayo na magbigay ng magagandang inspirasyon at kwento sa atin pong mga listeners. So, right now, nais ko pong batiin ang lahat na nandito sa room na ito. And of course, speak of only good things to people who are around. Good vibes, kumbaga po, ano. This is, of course, the 5th season, I guess, of TLC, a life library of Mom Esme. And we're still, of course, talking and trying to share to you all these beautiful stories that she has in her book. Nakakuha na po ba kayo ng copy ninyo? Pag hindi pa, come and get one. Okay? There are still available copies for you. It's something that you can really treasure for the rest of your lives. And real life lessons toward real life success. It's something that that you can really embrace and talk to, ba? At least it's a something na good. It will live something good to you. Ito yung sinasabi nilang good Samarites. I hope we can all be good Samarites. Alam niyo po ba yung Marites? Yeah. You know, as social beings, we love to share. We have we have many ideas that we wanted to share to other people. And being a Marites, on the other side, let's see the silver lining from it. We can share to other people the goodness that we do to others and inspire them to do the same. Let's sow good seeds to other people so we can also reap something good pag nag-harvest tayo. Well, let's keep the ball rolling. All right. This is the secret. After reading the book, you can already create your dreams. And how generous Mom Esme to share all this to us today. Okay, on my behalf, it is my honor and privilege to convey to you the message Mom Esme wanted to tell everyone in this channel. So let me own this moment and be with you, okay? All right. So let me see what I got here. For me to be able not to miss out anything, of course, I need to print it out and have a hard copy on my hand right now. So I'll be reading it, so just in case you are going to see me like looking down. I'm just looking at the list of things that I need to tell you from Mom Esmenia, Dr. Esme. Here we go. We can create our dreams. And you see, binigyan niya ito ng meaning o kahulugan. So we have each letter to discuss today. Okay, let me go to the first one. Letter C. She said, cultivate your dreams. How do we cultivate our dreams? Okay? Of course, kailangan magkaroon muna tayo ng pangarap, ng goal, ng vision. To be able to cultivate is to be able to work on it. So for us to be able to achieve. You work hard for it, like what she did, and right now she's happy retired uh, dep ed principal. Okay, from the small schools to the biggest schools that she's been through. She had her own school, and right now she also have her review center. And right now, balita lang sa akin ng mga good Samaritans na she is into another adventure in life at hindi pa rin lalayo sa kanya ang teaching because right now she is affiliated with Pass College. So if you want to see her, go and get your diploma in Pass College and be able to meet Dr. Esme there, teaching all these life lessons that you can treasure for the rest of your lives. Ayan. And so when you cultivate your dreams, you really work hard for it. You concentrate, you focus on it, you hold your future in your hands, of course, with all your qualities, with all the good vibes and positivity that you have within you, you will be able to help yourself in cultivating or working on your dreams until you find its realization. Like what Mom Esme or Doc Esme has done in her life. And right now she's really successful, and I personally wanted to be like her in the future. Yan. So, if you have questions po pala, our chat back is open. You can actually use a Facebook Live to be able to reach me. And if I can answer your question, then I'll be able to do it. And then if I cannot, then maybe we can have someone else in the group or Ma'am Esme to assist us to be able to address to whatever worries or concerns that you have in your life. Or maybe after the talk, we can add you and be able to create collab with you some other time also. Okay? Now, for letter R from create, it says raise and win your inner battles. You see, sometimes we are always hesitant to maybe do things because of worries that we have in our minds and in our hearts. But you know what's the secret there? Just keep focused and make sure that you know what you want. You know what you want, you know your capabilities, because I believe that we all have gifts. We are different from each other, we all have gifts. It's up to us on how to discover the gifts that we received from up there. And once you are able to discover that, you have to make sure that you use it. Constantly use it. Otherwise, mawawala yan. For example, you love hosting, like when Doc Esme is actually showing us, or I myself, I wanted to be, ever since I wanted to be a great host, to host events, to host a vlog, or a simple birthday party in the family. So, what I usually do is that I conquer my fear, because if I stand up and if you see me, I'm a flabby person. I have flobs in my tummy. It's something I can hide wearing, of course, clothes that fits me well. And you just need to carry yourself to be able to make sure that you conquer all these inhibitions within you. And you do your thing. You nourish and nurture whatever talent God has given you. You hone them to be able to make sure that you will be successful with it. So do not think of hesitations. Just go for it, no matter how great these barriers or impediments in life, or any what do you call this, any negativity that comes along that hinders you in cultivating your dreams. Then you have to make sure you have a focus, and God is the solution. You have to talk to God, you have to surrender yourself to him, and know what gift you got from him. Nourish it, practice it. And the secret, you serve church. Church is not okay. You share your talent, you help others. Do not be selfish, because paulit-ulit kong sinasabi dati, whenever you listen, whenever you share, the person you help most is yourself. So race and win your inner battle, hit the mark, be on top. But you make sure everything down there will be happy to see you up there. But no matter what they do, if people will try to pull you down because of crab mentality sometimes, then leave it up to them. Disregard all this negativity and just be happy, and just move on, run for your dreams, and conquer the battle. Okay? Good. Now we're good. Now let's move to letter E. We have to engage with your dream until victory. All right. I have here something that I wanted to make sure I can read to you. Okay? You see, it says here, with your dream till victory. What does it mean? Stick to your plans. Do not be disoriented with all this icing on the cake that you have right now. You might disengage yourself in, in in pursuing your dreams. With all these opportunities comes along, three you have to see the parallelism. If it goes with your dream, then go for it. But if it disengage you in your dream, and it served as a barrier already, or something that crosses you and then cuts you off in pursuing your dream, then leave it behind. Do not mind, remove it from your path, and continue to move on. No matter what you do, you continue to move on until you reach your dream or your goal in life. I hope you're still with me and you're getting my point. Okay? So from the word create, we're on letter E now. Let's move on with letter A, which says abide with positive values and words of wisdom. Abide with positive values and words of wisdom. What does that mean? Okay. When you abide with values, when we talk about values, what does it entail? What does it mean? Okay. Does it mean the norms of the society? Would it mean that if the society embraces this kind of culture, you have to embrace it as well? Or kung in ba ito, o kagaya ng mga kabataan natin yan, nako, ito ang swak ngayon. Ito ang in ngayon. Does it mean you have to follow? Guys, look, positive values. Positive means goodness. It goes with this moral issues in life. So anything that is good, anything that is positive with the perfect words of wisdom, of course, that will also lead you and guide you to be better and better each day until you reach your dream or goal in life. Where can we get words of wisdom? There are many. There are many ways, especially right now. We are very influenced, of course, by social media. But you have to be intelligent and you have to be careful who to follow and who to listen to. Not everything you watch on social media can give you a good influence or positivity in life. So if it's something that boosts your morale, or it's something that inspires you, or if it's something that makes you happy and the rest of the gang or the family, then continue watching them. Those words that you listen from people, from influential media people, influential celebrities, those who already are successful in their own career because of hard work and dedication, then they can serve as your inspiration and you can get words of wisdom from them. Not only that, if you don't have a social media life, then talk to people around you. Look at those people who have white or gray hairs already. They are the sources of words of wisdom. Why? Because they already have many experiences in life. You have your lolo, your lola, your parents, your mentors, our friends who are all once in a while young at heart up to now. Okay? Yung mga tinatawag nating young once upon a time. Huwag po kayong mahiya sa inyong mga golden hair dyan at ako din po ay meron na. You see, guys, if you are looking for words of wisdom, something that you can use to live up with life and be able to inspire you, reach your ambitions, and be able to fill your heart, okay, with all this booster, hindi lang sa booster shot natin sa ating pang COVID-19, ha? A booster that could probably stay there for a long time and be able to energize us to work and stay on positive values to be until we reach our goals and dreams. So we're still part of cultivating the dreams, okay? So create our dreams. That's the first step to success from Doc Esme. Without your dream, we have nowhere to go. You see, Mom Esme said she started with a dream, nothing but a dream, which she cultivated in her heart and in her mind and worked hard for it with God, of course, as the leading partner. Who else will help us? Run for your dream and conquer your battle. Those are words exactly coming from Doc Esmenia Catabay Celeste. Thank you very much, ma'am. Have you known someone who has a dream, of course, na a very famous then? Yes, we have Martin Luther King. You know him? I have his book. It says, I have a dream, the story of Martin Luther King. And you see, all this success, even in political and even in society, it all started with a simple dream. So stick with it, work for it, run for it, stay with it. And with God, in everything that we do, of course, nothing will be impossible. So let's proceed. Let's try letter T. It says here, see, trust God and work with Him faithfully. Trust God and work with Him faithfully. How can we be faithful? Yes, and how can we trust? Do we really trust? How much do you trust? If you are already in the middle of the battle, and then along the way, you can see trials and all these things that dampens your spirit, can you still trust? Trusting goes with great faith. Great faith is a conviction about all this power of God, even when we do not see anything, but we could see God in the eyes of strong faith. Trust God, have faith in God. You see, He has chosen each one of us to be His witnesses and to testify to what we have seen and heard. Like me, I have seen and heard from Mom as Dr. Esme. I have seen and heard from my mentors. I have seen and heard from the priests during homilies. I have seen and heard from the most influential people. I have seen and heard from the barrio folks. I have seen and heard from all these old people, and we everyone is his instruments. He sends us out, even right in whatever platform that we have, to the whole world, to tell good news like this we are talking right now about. And this will lead us to a life promised, a promise that we will be successful. And if it is for us, the dream that we aim is for us, then trust that all this will be given to us in the right time. Okay? So trust Him faithfully. Offer. And of course, you see, as I've said, there are times that we must walk in the dark valleys, but we need not fear. You see, we need not fear. God gave us many people to walk with us, to be with us, even Him in the center of our lives, to protect us, and to with all these loving arms that can embrace us. This will give us courage to continue pursuing our dreams in life, because as we are considered pilgrims of the world that we live in, enjoy life, and be fruitful. And as promised, we can all be successful for the glory of God. Okay? Now, after letter T, we have E. Empower yourself with book lessons. Yes, we can get we can get words of wisdom from the social media platforms that we use. We can get words of wisdom from this young once upon a time, from our elders and from our mentors. But we can also use books. Books are too powerful. Book holds words. It has words recorded, and it is something that we can share. Isa lang ang dapat nating gawin. Open them, read them, empower yourself. Listen to the message it conveys to you. Listen to what you need to do and act on it. There are many book there are many books, there are many lessons that you can have and draw from it. Each story, each book contains a story. Each book can give us strategies. Empower yourself with it. Use it for us to be able to conquer everything. And it's like a guide. It will guide us through to be able to reach our ambition in no time at all. Maybe not this time, but maybe tomorrow, or it all depends on how hard you work for it and how fast you will do it to achieve all this. But you see, as human as we are, sometimes we don't feel contented at all. So just continue dreaming, pursuing, and working on it until we reach our own destinations, and that is God. Okay? Empower yourself with book lessons. So now we're done with create. Uh, let's see. It says here, it's dreams. Yes, like what Mom Esme said, it all started with a dream. And right now, she already has her books published. She has her own channel. And right now, kahit ako natutulungan niya to be able to share my talent. And I'm privileged to be here right now. So another fruit, okay? So before we continue of course, giving all these tips to you. We're done with create. We can go back afterwards with dreams. But for now, we need a little a short advertisement. So, guys, I'm going to give you a break. So, see you in a while.
Hi, I'm Mar Valentino and inviting each and every one of you to watch Simply Now on Talk Live channel.
I'm back. I'm so back. So, hello. Let's continue. Yes, I'm about to discuss to you dreams. Um, the word itself, Doc Esme was able to give me something to, of course, talk about regarding dreams. Let's try to give a meaning to the first letter, D. Develop the art of writing. Who says you can't be a writer? Who says you can't write a book? You have to develop the art of writing. I have a mentor. I listen to her every now and then. I'm also proud of her. Her name is Shana Sino. She's all over the Facebook and internet. And she said and told me that if you can write a sentence, then you can write a book. A sentence starts with a word and then group of words and then it gives a complete thought. And all these sentences, they go together, then you form a paragraph. And then this paragraph, you create more of it, and then you can have a chapter. And from that chapter, you start from there, create more chapters, and you can have your own book. How can you, of course, develop the art of writing? Everything you hear from your head or from your heart, you can put it in writing. I remember when I was in grade 6 in a public school, my teacher used to let us bring a spare notebook, something that you can recycle or buy from the store, and then we use it as our journal. So we try to put everything that we did for the day. But of course, I always write something that I did for a friend, like something good I did for the day, or something good that they did to me for that day. So that's how I developed the art of writing. At first, of course, I have all these terrible grammar issues. But at the end of the day, as you go on, you find people who can help you with that. And it doesn't even matter how you wrote it. What's important is it came from the heart, it came from your mind, and it's all unique because it is your experience. When you were able to write something about your life, share it to others. And after a while, you will see and you will know that your life, your story, your words have inspired millions of people, because you see, it doesn't matter your economical status, because I've heard people say, "Hay, wala na akong oras magsulat pa. Yung magsusulat ako, magtatrabaho na lang ako. I will not devote too much time writing." No, you will not devote too much time in developing your art of writing. Okay? You just sit down while having a sip of your coffee, o kaya before kayong pumunta ng palengke, o kaya pumunta ng, o kaya, okay, when you love cooking, you write your recipe, right? Or if you are a singer and you would like to compose or write poems, you write. Or the best na dapat yung i-practice na nawawala na ngayon because we are too much engaged in texting already or calling over the phone using all these gadgets. Why don't you try to write letters to your friends or to your family or to your loved ones? Why don't you start writing a love letter to your wife tonight? Or just simply write a thank you letter if your brother or your sister lend you something, or you borrowed something and they let you have it. Why don't you try writing a note of thank you, or maybe saying sorry to something you just did and that might hurt someone? Develop the art of writing. It will lead you to a better relationship, and at the same time, it will hone your talent and probably be able to give you a compilation of your art in writing, and then try to make sure that everything is recorded so you can be able to compile it, bookbind it, so you can have your own book. So it helps. Sometimes it's therapeutic also, because if you are angry or if you have too many things in your heart that you don't want others to know, put it in writing. It will ease out whatever pain you have. It will pour out whatever love you have. And then later on, you go back to it after a while, and you will see you can never rewrite that again, on that same state that you did when you were writing that kind of letter. Because you see, if you have mixed emotions, you can write anything as well as you can say anything, but sometimes it's better to keep our mouth shut and write. You see, remember, the pen is even mightier than the sword. You see, you can tell whatever you have in your mind, you can tell whatever you have in your heart, and you can share whatever you need to share to others, even if you will not open your mouth. Do it in form of writing. Develop that and tell me if you did what I just said. Okay? Say I love you, put it in writing. Don't just text, okay? Write it down. Or if you have dreams, they said that you have to write something on it, something about it. When you plan, write everything on it, because planned endeavors or goals or visions, when it's written, most probably 90%, 99% of that, matutupad siya, and it's something doable, because your paper or that hard copy will always remind you of something to do, because sometimes we have so many things in mind that we tend to forget things, but once you write it down and post it somewhere conspicuous, you can see it every day, then it will remind you how beautiful is your plan, that you need to achieve all your dreams on, and work for it and engage with it, and with God in the center, in the middle. Saan ba tayo pupunta kundi maabot ang mga yan? Okay? Now, here, letter R says, revitalize yourself with more roles. Okay. When you say revitalize, what that does mean? Okay? What that does mean when you say revitalize? Anyone from the audience? Anyone? Can you type? Can you type if you know, if you can share to me what revitalize is all about? Can you? Okay, do we have anyone? Do we have anyone in the group? Wala. When you say more roles, what does that mean? Ano po ibig sabihin kaya nito? Ano kayang ibig sabihin ni Dr. Esme nung sinabi niya na revitalize yourself with more roles? You see, you have to be flexible and vital, and and when you say revitalize, it is something that we deal as we go on with our life. Like, for example, ako, when I was in high school, my role as a student and as a daughter to my parents is that I want to study and be able to fulfill the dreams of my parents. Not actually my dream, but because my role is to study and be better and be a better daughter for them. And as I grow older and go into a higher level of life, then I see myself as someone who is really a social being. So I engage myself in too many activities like entering politics and like teaching because I love to teach and singing. I love to sing and even joining all these different organizations where I can be able to uh, give something out of myself. So you have to be flexible. The success of this one is do not be selfish. Whatever gifts you have, whatever capabilities and abilities that you have, you can share it to others. Be more generous. Be more uh, helpful. If you can do something for others and you think you can really help them, then take that role. But just to give you a caveat, okay, do not do not try to overlap your duties that you can't be able to fulfill all this. Like in pursuing your dreams, you have a dream to be like this, you have a dream to be like that, you want to be a captain, you want to be Darna, you want to be Superman, you want to be Spider. You try to be just one superhero if you want to be a superhero because your capability is different from the capability of the others. That's why we're all created differently, so each of us can share whatever is lacking from the other, and that is of course, performing each role that we have. You know, we are all destined to be part of each other's lives and to touch the lives of others, like what we do in our teaching profession. Our role as a teacher, for example, sabi nga nila pag-usapan lang natin yung role. Kapag teacher ka daw, napakarami mong role. You can be a judge, you can be a doctor, you can be a nurse, you can be, of course, a teacher, you can be a mother, a friend, sometimes financial advisor, kahit na medyo financial constraints ang nararanasan ng ibang teachers because of too many loans that we have. Uh, we can be a model, we can be an actress all the time. We are actors and actresses in our own classes. So, we have practiced all this already. So, guys, do the same, but just remember to be a role model in all the things that you do. Be a good example, something that if you imitate, if you will try to let them imitate you and everything that you do, you make sure the end result are all good and positive. Okay? Next, we have express gratitude for daily blessings. Yes, of course. Let us all be thankful with all the waves of life that come to us and all these difficulties and all this pandemic that we have with all these storms at lahat pa ng devastating na things na nangyari sa buhay natin, it is something that we have to be grateful for. Why? We have daily blessings. And what are these? The air that you breathe, the loved one that you have in your life, your children, our family, our friends, our work. We have to be thankful all the time. The person you sat beside a while ago, um, the person na nang-away sa'yo, everyone is a blessing. Everything is a blessing. So it is something that we have to be thankful for. I remember one of the homilists said, meron daw isang nanay na nagrereklamo dahil ang kalat-kalat ng bahay nila dahil ang kanyang anak ay sobrang makalat. Well, on the contrary, just think that maraming mga mothers or maraming mga wives na naghahangad magkaroon ng anak. And you have one. So instead of thinking of all those magulong gamit, na kinalat ng anak mo, you have to be thankful you have a child who does that to you, because these other people wanted to have one, but they cannot. Okay? And another one is parang nagrereklamo ka because you have too many things and to do sa trabaho mo and all this and all that. Think about it. Mas gusto mo bang walang ginagawa? O mas gusto mo meron kang trabaho? So you can earn a living for your family, you can enjoy and share whatever talent you have to your colleagues and to your co-workers, and at least you're dignified to have a job while others, wala namang maghanap na trabaho. You start with a simple dream but don't stop dreaming. Don't stop growing and don't stop serving. And how do you serve well? Don't be a Martha, okay? You know the story of Martha? Martha and Mary, when Jesus, their friend, visited them. Sometimes we work, but we don't really work for love because we complain. Do not complain, okay? When you try to express gratitude for daily blessings, huwag mong samahan ng complain. So blessing will really flow back to you. Be grateful to all people we meet. You work with who works with you along the way. Sabi nga ni Mama Esmenia, be grateful to the people who pushed us and joined us in our difficult times. Be thankful for people who stayed with us, who embraced us, and who accepted us for who we are. Be thankful, express gratitude, embrace them. If you are given an opportunity to help them, to share to them whatever joy you have within you, with your family and all that, share. Be thankful. Enjoy your blessings, share your blessings. All right. Accept more. Okay, dito na tayo sa letter A. Accept more challenges to serve more. Yes, that's true. More challenges, more service. If you are given bigger projects, if you are given bigger assignments, you are expected to deliver bigger opportunities, bigger services. Do not be selfish. If someone asks you to do something, conquer the fear within you. Accept it. No matter how great it is, no matter how small it is, just trust in your capabilities, have faith in God that He will help you, work for it, focus, engage yourself, value yourself with all these positive moods that you have, positive mindset, and blessings that you consider to have in your life. Then you can conquer whatever challenges they may give you, challenges that it may come, because as we live we will encounter different challenges in life. Poverty, wala yan. Okay, there are many ways to conquer all those. Broken relationships, wala yan. We can always rebuild. We can always say sorry. We can always embrace our mistakes. We can always to challenges, accept challenges to forgive, accept challenges to conquer fears, accept challenges to perfect something or to do something, not even for ourselves, but for other people. Okay? So do not be afraid. Just accept and make sure when you accept them, accomplish them and do your best to be able to share to others whatever blessings that will come along the way. Okay? Now, let's try to have letter M. Make the best of your life. This is the best, okay? Make the best of your life. Say a little prayer for your daily guidance. Prayers are the most powerful. How can you make the best of your life? Stop ranting, okay? And choose to be happy. Just do anything you want to do as long as it's of good purpose and it's something that you can share to others and something that can make you happy. Happiness brings contentment. Happiness makes you feel young, beautiful, and healthy all the time. Make the best of your life. If you want to travel, travel. If you want to sing, sing. Even if your notes don't go together and can't even produce a melody, make sure that you have the best moments of your life because there's no room for regrets. Why? You have all the time in the world, no matter when to start that. The best time to start in making the best moments of your life is now. And the best thing to start is to say just a little prayer. In the morning, when you wake up, do not grab your phone immediately. Pause for a while. Take time to listen in the silence of your hearts and close your eyes and thank the Lord for this beautiful life and life lessons He taught us and keeps on teaching us every day. Make your life the fifth gospel and make the best out of it. Create your dreams because everything starts with a dream. I'm your host. I'm teacher Aleli Aquino, and right now I'm privileged to be the guest host in this live library talk live channel. I hope you liked our session today. Click, of course, click if you enjoy this, you can share this video, you can listen to it all over and over. Good afternoon, Coach Esme. And of course, from Ma'am Loretta Juarez. Hello, ma'am. I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you were able to grasp at least crisp ideas from us. And I hope hindi kayo magsawa sa amin. I enjoyed my time. I hope you enjoyed yours. It's been a nice day. It's been a nice 1 hour chatting with you. Hindi ko na malaya ng oras. Once again, thank you to our technician. Thank you, Ma'am Angel. Thank you, Talk Live Channel. Thank you, Dr. Esmenia Celeste. Another round of applause. Doc Esme, thank you very much. Create your dreams and fulfill them. Thank you and do have a great day. God bless everyone.
This is your host, Dr. Esmenia Celeste, saying, let's continue to inspire and empower each other in building a nation and God's kingdom here on earth. Let's continue to dream and succeed with God as our leading partner. See you next Sunday. Bye!